Okay guys, thank you for watching. In the video today, we have new details about Wulong Fallen Dynasty. We have news that Sony PlayStation is looking to increase PS5 supply in time for holiday 2022. And are we going to get a PlayStation price hike? Before I move on, do me a favor guys, hit the subscribe, like and bell buttons. The links to the articles are down below in the description. So we're starting off with Wulong Fallen Dynasty. We have new gameplay details revealed, and it goes on to say in the article that Wulong Fallen Dynasty will have a gameplay trial planned along with new details revealed. The official Twitter account for Wulong Fallen Dynasty has revealed a bunch of key details for the Team Ninja developed action title, including the fact a gameplay trial is in the pipeline. In addition, the post confirmed that Wulong Fallen Dynasty will feature a character creator, a newly developed morale system, and a combination of weapons and Chinese martial arts. Players can also expect a variety of creatures plucked straight from Chinese mythology, a dollop of sorcery, online multiplayer, and famous warlords from the Three Kingdoms. Wulong Fallen Dynasty was announced a few months back and will be coming to all major platforms. Team Ninja recently said that it will not be making the game difficulty just for the sake of it, although it does sound like we are going to get a good challenge nonetheless. Wulong Fallen Dynasty has yet to attract a release date, but it's still in the early stages of development. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but when I saw the trailer, I loved it. This is another game I am looking forward to, and for me, from what I've seen, it's a day one purchase. The idea of another game with martial arts, magic and sorcery, and have a feeling it will take elements of Bloodborne and Demon Souls, since one of the creators of the game is also the same creator that made Bloodborne. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw similar game mechanics or a steep learning curve and difficulty levels. So very excited to learn more about this game, and of course, as I find more information, I'll present it back to you guys in the community. Moving on to our next piece of news. Sony is looking to increase PS5 supply in time for holiday 2022. Speaking during its latest earnings call, Sony Interactive Entertainment revealed plans to bolster PS5 supply chains in time for the holiday season. The news comes after the format holder revealed that PS5 had shipped 21.7 million units worldwide, although game sales were down. Taking this situation into account, we intend to take action to increase user engagement in the second half of the fiscal year, during which major titles, including first-party software, are scheduled to be released, primarily by increasing the supply of PS5 hardware and promoting the new PlayStation Plus service. Sony added that it's still on track for shipping 18 million units during this financial year, and noted that the supply issue is looking more positive after Shanghai lifted its coronavirus lockdown. Speaking during the same financial call, Sony revealed that 79% of all PS5 and PS4 games sold during the quarter were purchased digitally. Our last bit of news is about a potential PlayStation price hike, ties in quite nicely with our current story. So during the same earnings call, Sony avoided questions about PS5 price increases. So Sony was quizzed about a potential PS5 price increase stemming from the ongoing semiconductor shortage and a general increase in production costs, but the company carefully dodged the question. As reported by VGC, Sony recently increased the price of several consumer products in Japan, and this includes cameras, Blu-ray players, headphones, speakers, and home theater systems. And then somebody asked a question about, what about the PS5? And these costs are attributed because of the increasing cost in production and a shortage of critical components. So understandably, investors wanted to know what that means for the PS5. So somebody asked the question, is the PS5 going to get a price hike? And somehow Sony dodged the question. Last year, Nintendo launched the Switch OLED that retailed for $50 more than the original handheld despite not offering much in the way of hardware upgrades. As a result, Sony was reportedly closely monitoring the market response to the Switch OLED with the view of potentially increasing the PS5's price if needed, per the Japan Times. Asked again last week if it has any plans to increase the console's price, Chief Financial Officer Hiroki Totoki said that at this point in time, there is nothing specific I can share with you about the prices. And that was translated by VGC. It doesn't necessarily mean that Sony is going to increase the PS5's price. That might end up selling or spelling doom for the company, as it's already lost some market share to Xbox X and S in multiple regions, including the US, and is struggling with PS5 stock issues. Nevertheless, it's interesting to note that Sony isn't outright dismissing the suggestion either. Personally, I don't see a price hike happening. Absolutely no chance. More than 2.5 years into a console launch, we're going to get a price hike. No chance. Just not going to happen. What I do see happening, however, is the software, i.e. the games, will remain at full price for longer on the PS5. So when we have a PS5 sale, or a game sale rather, the sale will not be 50% off. They will probably be 20% or 30% off, maybe 40% if we're lucky. This way the console can still be shipped out, and Sony will claw back some of their lost revenue to production by making games not go down to full 50% off. They'll retain a higher margin of profit on the software sold. That's how I think they'll tackle the issue, rather than a price hike, which doesn't make sense. Okay guys, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you for watching. On the way out, do me a favor, please hit the subscribe button, leave the video a like, and hit the bell notification icon.